Previously on The Cooking Man.
What you guys are doing? Taking picture of me. Good morning. Today we will mainly talk about the Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China, who made Xi'an, this city, his capital.
Yes.
多少钱? Yes, we have arrived at the Terracotta Army. It's really in the middle of nowhere, so it really looks like a really small place, but actually this place was a village, and the villagers, they were running out of water, so they digged like a well, and then they found like this place, which is the army of the emperor, the first emperor of China. Yeah, 20?
Yeah, 20.
But this is a bit expensive.
这是兵马俑 Terracotta.
It's okay. I will find myself like some like that. I want to find.
Fine.
Please. So we are in the Terracotta Army area, and behind me stands the statue of Qin Shi Huang. He was the first emperor of China, and he unified China 221 before Christ, like when he was 38 years old. And after that he became somehow obsessed with his life, and then he wanted to have like an eternal life. He tried like many kind of medicines or arsenic or other stuff that led to his death. But another thing that he built, like to just make him somehow live forever, was a warrior, where like warriors or an army that will accompany him in his tomb, like for afterlife. So that's how the Terracotta warriors were made and built and then buried here. So let's go and check. It should be like a really huge area. And then yes, there's a guy. Yeah, let's go and check it out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I went to the tourist center. It's always good to go and get some basic information. So they told me that there are like 3 main pits, and there is like, and actually the emperor is buried like far from the sites, because the army is protecting the emperor, and emperor is not supposed to be buried with the army. So that's, I learned there. So, and then there are 2 more pits and the tomb like far away from the main site, so from the warrior sites. So let's go and discover the sites. Cheers. Thank you. We are going towards the pit number 1, which is like in front of the entrance. It's like the biggest one. So that's probably pit number 2. Is like the second biggest pit on the main site. So that's pit number 3. It's like the smallest pit. So we finished visiting all the 3 pits. There were more than 6,000 soldiers, 100 like chariots, and 500 horses. Some historians, they say it took more than 700,000 people to make it like within 2 years. Maybe it's an exaggeration, but that's how it took like so many people to make those warriors to just somehow guarantee the afterlife of the emperor. Now let's go to the emperor's like tomb, Qin Shi Huang. and visit there and then find out more about him. So the tomb is inaccessible, it's just behind those trees. So in any country, the unifiers are important figures. In Japan, after 200 years of civil war, the three unifiers unified the country. Here in China, after 500 years of civil war, Qin Shi Huang unified the country. But he unified in a way by burning down all the books and burying alive like many scholars and intellectuals. So, and at the end of his life, he got obsessed by the fact of living forever. So he tried like many like chemicals like arsenic, like mercury, cinnabar, and he lived, that made that his life shorter, and he lived just for 49 years. But I think we are all somehow thinking about living forever and having this eternal life. It has been like a really like main thought in our minds. But I think simply by doing, we don't need to enslave people, like build like warriors or army underground. Simply by doing good deeds to other people, we can last in their minds and hearts forever. It's as simple as that. We don't need like more than that to stay forever. So that's my conclusion. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.